Yo.
What up, though? Y'all ready to see who I'm with, man?
Yeah. What's poppin'?
Yeah. Listen, we about to talk about this new arc.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just heard the joint.
Man heard the joint.
Yeah.
One of the few that heard got an early copy, you know?
Man. It was a blessing to hear. So, like I told you, I'm going to tell y'all, like I told my boy, I only heard it one time, so bear with me. You know what I'm saying? I outlined some of my favorite records on this joint. And they were Wayward Children, The Mother's Plea skit, Pistol's Praise, Mikey's Cry, Better Place, Club Hades, Antidote, A Dead Man's Tale, The New Arc, and you got that.
Word.
Right?
That's more than half the
Yeah,
album.
that's more than half the album. As you can see. So this is only my first listen, and these are the records that stood out to me the most. There was a joint on there with Jim.
Yeah. Yup. Yeah.
I think what was dope about that is that you guys are like notable battle rappers, but you both got saved and now you're on the same record.
Yeah, we go way back.
Yeah.
We got some history.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
having them on the project was an honor, bro.
Hearing Stefanato on there sliding,
Yeah.
he went crazy.
His verse brings me to tears, bro. Real talk.
But what I was telling D was really stood out to me the most, but it has that like that soul impacting messaging. You know what I mean? Like the best way I could explain it, like I told you, if a new like somebody who doesn't know the Lord and they pop that. They play that record for the first time. I was gonna say pop that CD. That's showing our age. But somebody hears the album for the first time. What type of impact is it gonna leave on them? And I feel like it has everything in an album, like as far as skill wise is concerned, high level rapping. But more importantly, I feel like there's records on there that minister to the soul. Like, you agree with that?
Yeah, that was its intent and purpose, like to really minister to the soul. Of course, I wanted to make music that's enjoyable, but more than anything, like, the overall agenda is to obviously witness Christ and just from a more relatable standpoint. It's not it's theologically sound, of course, but you're not getting theology out of this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's more testimonial. It's my story. It's me telling my story. I'm compacting these real life true events all into this 2-day event in the album. So it's based on true events. It's stuff I really been through, and it's through the album I'm witnessing to a homie, and it's like, that's how I've really witnessed to my homies using my testimony.
That's one of the things that stood out to me is that it's really relatable. Like a lot of the conversations you were having. Shout out to the homie C4. He played. He was he pretty much was.
Yeah, he played.
He was the voice behind a lot of the skits.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He's the main dude that I'm witnessing to.
Yeah, right. And I feel like a lot of the conversations you had were relatable, and like the best way I could explain it was down to earth. Like I was saying, somebody who doesn't know the Lord, fresh off the streets, or just living regular life, can hear that album, hear those conversations, and feel like, that's how I be thinking. Or those are the same questions I have. Or sometimes, I don't got time for that. I don't want to hear none of that. And it was just realistic, even your response to it. It was just a very good storytelling, cohesive project. But these records that I pointed out stood out to me the most. These are my favorites so far. Like I said, I only gave it one spin. So bear with me. You know what I mean? I'll probably have a couple of more favorites. You know what I mean? After I give it a couple more listens. But definitely a lot of storytelling, high level rapping, but more importantly, music that is good for the soul, that I believe is a good offering to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So before we, shut this off, anything you want to say to the people, man?
Like I said, it's just me telling my story. I put a lot into this. I feel like by leaps and bounds, this is my best work. It took years to complete. It was intimidating to write. It's my most transparent. I know, people know I was transparent on Hell in the Hallway, but that was me just talking about being transparent about my brokenness, my pain, what I went through in a divorce, and then also wrestling, battling sin. But this is transparent on multiple spectrums. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing you into my family life. I'm talking about with my mom, my sister, like just bringing you into my world with how I interact with my friends. This is just it's a story through and through. If you put it on shuffle, you ain't listening to it right. If you playlisting songs, cool. But this was written with the intents and purposes of being an album you listen to straight through. It's an experience. Please experience the album as it was written, and I know you're gonna love it. I hope that this don't intimidate y'all, because you're like, yo, that's too much to commit to. I just want my little playlist songs. Okay, I got some stuff on there for you, but man, please, it's just like when somebody's suggesting a good movie to you. This is an audio movie. I keep saying that. So tap in and listen to it.
And this is for the album lovers. If you love albums, this is for you. Y'all already know. Big salute. We out.
Pop it, cut back, aim it. 4 pounds and I'm dangerous. I was made to put you in your grave. Loaded, cock